In this video, we're going to create our Firebase database in preparation for creating our web app. So we're going to use firebase.google.com and we're going to sign in using a Gmail account. Once we've logged in, we're able to access the console of Google Firebase, going up to the top right. And the console shows you your different projects and different statistics about your Google Firebase account. So of course we're interested in creating a new project. And I'm going to call ours customise for JavaScript. And we're going to agree to the different terms and conditions, and we're going to create the project. So once the project has been created, we can go into its overview, and we have no databases or anything set up, but you can see the different options that are on this page. So there's lots of artificial intelligence plugins and so on, but the one we're interested in is the database. Now, Google Firebase offer two types of database, the Firestore and the real-time database, and it's the real-time database that we're going to select. We're going to open it in test mode, which means we don't need to worry about authentication. Everybody has got read and write access. Of course that's a security concern, but it's not the topic of this video, and we will get a little warning now that we can dismiss. So you can see that we've got no data currently in our database, but our database has been created. Now, before we look at our code for our web app, we can go into our project settings, and Firebase allows us to create an app. Rather, it doesn't create the app, it gives us the code that our app will need to work. So we're going to go with a web app, we assign it a name. So I'll call it My Temperature Monitor. And we're going to register the app. So once we've registered our app, we're provided with this little block of code. We'll discuss this in further detail in our next video.